Hello, and good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome to Christ Over Coffee. My name is Andrew Dixon, and I would like to welcome you to this very, very special Thanksgiving Day episode entitled Being Grateful. As many of you know from our previous episode, Sister Rosalia is on vacation break. She's having some time spending with her family, and so I'm flying solo today. But I'm not alone because we have a very, very special guest this morning, our dear Sister Dorota Maria. As you know, Sister Dorota was our provincial, but we recently had an election here at the U.S. province where we elected a new provincial leader. And so Sister Monica Maybell has returned to here in Northfield and will be the provincial leader for the next few years. As we engage and embrace this wonderful, wonderful change and transition, we wanted to take some time and just ask Sister Dorota, as she looks over the past 6 years of leadership, what is it that she would have to say in encouragement towards us this morning as it pertains to gratitude? And so, without further ado, welcome Sister Dorota Maria.
Good morning on Thanksgiving. Andrew invited me to share with you, our online community of friends, a few thoughts about gratitude. I'm transitioning my ministry, and shortly before that happened, a sentence from Henry Newman caught my attention. He claimed that being fully present in a place, accepting the people, accepting the culture, allows one to live fully, to appreciate and to be grateful. Newman's statement resonates with me as I'm preparing to transition to the ministry in Antigua, West Indies. Over the past 6 years, I certainly have grown in appreciation and in knowing the sisters in the province and the many aspects the U.S. province stands for. I resolved to keep growing in gratitude, seizing the opportunity to minister in a new context, in the mission of Antigua. I'm already learning about the island nation, and I am eager to encounter the people, to listen to them and to learn from them. My resolve has also a deeper background. Our constitutions, the rule of life of a missionary sister, invites us to live a life of continuous gratitude and joy as we treasure our missionary and religious vocation, the gift of God's call to belong to Him and to do God's work. In my previous sharing, I spoke about the practice of daily gratitude examen. Evening after evening, one briefly recalls the events of the day in order to find the kernels of joy, of God's grace, something to be grateful for. This practice grounds one firmly in the reality of her or his life. But there are days that this isn't easy. So allow me to share an example. At midnight on November 3rd, a volcano erupted in Indonesia. One of our sisters was instantly killed by the smoldering rocks flying like weapons from the crater. Residents of the village, children from the dormitories, and the sisters fled in panic. Among them were parents and relatives of our sisters. And sadly, a few more lives were lost and many people were injured. Buildings in this area were completely destroyed. A horrific tragedy for thousands of people. When I sat in prayer that evening, looking for a blessing seems almost inappropriate. But then I had to recognize that during the day I also read messages and heard the news about support, prayer, about survival and people finding each other, about donations being collected and relief efforts on the ground taking off. A flood of gratitude washed over me. I was grateful. And friends, at this point, I wish to tell you that our sister Rosalia, currently on vacation in Indonesia, rolled her sleeves and joined our sisters in preparing packages with basic needs for the people displaced by the volcano. So thank you, Sister Rosalia. Dear friends, this Thanksgiving, as we gather around the table as a family, friends, church, a group of volunteers, or any other constellation we happen to be part of, may each of us feel deeply grateful for what has been. Let us resist thoughts of what could have been or should have been. Friends, join me today on the amazing journey of gratitude. At the core, your funny cousin, a cute little niece, the delicious sweet potato dish of grandmother, the sumptuous pumpkin pie, good game, and a completed assignment, and so on and so on. Happy Thanksgiving to you and to all around your table of gratitude. Thank you and bye-bye. See you again.
Thank you so much, sister. And just know that all of us here, not just in the communications ministry, but throughout the province, we thank you for your 6 years of leadership. We look forward to what you're going to be doing in the future. And just know that you're always welcome here at Christ Over Coffee. If you have heard anything today that has you wondering if God is calling you to religious life, we want you to know that we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and you can follow us for more information at these various locations down below me. Also, just so you know further, if you want a little history of the U.S. province, we want to welcome you to visit our website as well. And that is www.SSpS-USA.org. And if you want to maybe give us a call, you're more than welcome to do so. Maybe get in contact with our vocations director, Sister Scholastica Wea. We invite you to give us a call at 847-441-0000. 0126. We thank you so much for joining us this Thanksgiving Day. And until next time, remember, we're going to be walking this life one sip at a time. Thank you all so much for joining us. And just from the bottom of all of our hearts, we are grateful for you for joining our online community, sharing our posts, and just making this such a worthwhile venture. And we look forward to continuing in this journey of broadcasting and sharing ministry, as well as the gospel. Bye-bye.